Hello guys! A brand new WTT series is about to start with the first ever Grand Smash tournament, and all the great players are participating, so this is going to be a big one. So let's take a timeout and look at how things might go. Here is our Grand Smash Singapore 2022 preview and prediction. We are going to use a prediction format of Gill Gross, as we are great admirers of his work. He is the best at analyzing and commenting tennis, so if you are also a fan of tennis, check out his channel. In our prediction, we will go through the draw by each quarter, then we will reveal our quarterfinalist tip, and after that we are going to show you the predicted path of these quarterfinalists. We are also going to give you in each quarter our tip for an early popcorn match, which is an interesting match worth watching within first 3 rounds, an unpredictable match which is just tough to predict, and an upset alert, which is basically a possibility of some top player losing earlier than expected. And at the end of the video you will find our prediction for the last 3 rounds of the tournament, so that means quarterfinal, semifinal and final. So let's get started. The first quarter of the draw looks like this. And here is our quarterfinalist pick. Our quarterfinalists are Fan Zhendong and Xu Xin. Now let's take a look at their path to the quarters and all the results. Our early popcorn match in this quarter is Ruan Philus against Chuanqi Yuan, and Ruan Philus showed in the past that he is able to beat top players, but still it is for him rather occasional than usual. And also at last WTT feeder in Düsseldorf his performances looked awful. Chuang is an experienced player, so that's why we believe he can win. Anian Hyun faces Ricardo Walter, the qualification winner from Germany, in the first round. Despite Ricardo Walter defeated Cho Seung-min in the qualification, Anian Hyun should be a different level for him. We expect close games, but all of those going to account of Anian Hyun. Moving on to another great first round match, and it is Jiang Jin against Wong Chun-tin. And could this be the first early upset for Jiang Jin? And also this is a little bit unpredictable match. Jiang has no good record at the big tournaments. When we take a look at second round matches, our interest is caught by the match of Chuang Chi-yuan versus Anian Hyun. This is our second early popcorn match in this quarter, as we believe that Anian Hyun is going to win by 3 games to 2. Both players are very solid from the both wings, but Anian Hyun plays closer to the table and this could be his advantage. Also in the second round, Wong Chun-tin faces Patrick Franziska from Germany, and although Franziska is in a good form, their head-to-head history speaks against him. He never defeated Wong Chun-tin, and also at T2 Diamond, where Franziska was in a great shape and defeated Liang Jingkun, he lost against Wong Chun-tin in the next round. That's why we are afraid this time will the match have the same outcome. Looking at the first round of 16 match, we believe that Anian Hyun can be level with Fan Zhendong in the backhand to backhand rallies, and that's why we are confident that he can take 1 game from Fan Zhendong. In the second round of round 16, Wong Chun-tin faces Xu Xin. And although we haven't seen both of guys for a long time at international level, it is tough to imagine that Wong Chun-tin will be a threat for Xu Xin. Now let's take a look at the second quarter of the draw, and here are our quarter finalists. Now take a look at our prediction how they are going to get there. The first match of the second quarter is Harimoto against Kanak, and it is our early popcorn match of this quarter. Kanak just reached the quarterfinal of the last World Championship in Houston, and he is a very good looking young prospect. He is very solid and very safe in his game, and that's why we believe he can take Harimoto for 5 games. Speaking of the first round, also Asar Omar against Dang Xiu will be a very interesting match. Both players have a very similar playstyle, both are very safe and very good with their backhands. And they faced each other only once, and it was Düsseldorf Masters, where Asar Omar won very closely by 4 games to 2, but this time we believe that Dang Xiu can cause an early upset to Asar Omar. Last first round match of this quarter, where we want to have a word, is Lim Jong-hon against Lin Gaoyuan. Lim is very strong in quick rallies, so we believe he can take Lin Gaoyuan to 5 games. Moving on to the second round, where we have some big matches. Harimoto faces Anton Schellberg. Anton Schellberg is a player who made biggest progress in the last year. He became so good that he is the best player in the strong German Bundesliga, and we believe that he can cause an early upset to Tomokazu Harimoto. In the other match, Lin Gaoyuan faces Timo Boll. Timo Boll is very good against left-handers, and he has good record against Lin Gaoyuan. It is true that Timo is coming from an injury and he is still finding his form, but last weekend he played a very high level match against Patrick Franziska in the Champions League, so that's why we pick him over Lin Gaoyuan in 5 games. Moving on to the third quarter of the draw, and let's reveal our quarter finalist choice. It is Liang Jinkun and Truls Moregard. Now take a look at prediction of all remaining matches. Let's focus first on the first round matches. Liang Jinkun faces Simon Gauzy, and Simon finds himself in terrible form. His results in the Bundesliga are nowhere near the expected, and he is going to have no chance against in-form Liang Jinkun. Ovidiu Ionescu against Robert Gardosh is our unpredictable match, but we favor Ionescu over Gardosh in 5. Our upset alert goes to Tomislav Pucar against Chen Qian-an. Pucar didn't play well last week at Europe Top 16, and he already once lost to Chen Qian-an by 4 games to 0. We also favor Chen Qian-an in the second round over Kirill Gerasimenko, as we bet on Chen Qian-an's power in his forehand. Another fascinating match could be Benedikt Duda against Truls Moregard. Duda is a player of great balance between consistency and power, but can he challenge flying Moregard? We believe he can, but Truls always wins these tight matches, so our money is on him in 5 games. Moving on to another nerve-biting match featuring Truls Moregard, this time against Ugo Calderano. This match is also quite unpredictable, as both players never faced each other before. But we think that Truls could have a little advantage in the service-receive game, and he also can use his backhand punch to get Calderano away from table, and from there Moregard is very good in finishing these points. We pick Moregard in 5. And now let's take a look at last quarter. Here are our quarter finalists. It is Darko Jorgic and Wang Chu-chin. Now let's reveal all the results. Matthias Falk gets here very unfortunate draw, as he is playing Wang Chu-chin in the first round, against whom we do not see a lot of chances for him. Our early popcorn match is Lee Sang-soo versus Quadri Aruna. These guys faced each other just once, and it was 7 games thriller, ending better for Lee Sang-soo. But this time we have the feeling that Aruna gets his revenge. In the second round, Darko Jorgic could play Lin Shidong. We expect 5 games marathon here, with Darko standing as a winner at the end of this. We bet on his mental strength and ability to perform in big tournaments. Liam Pitchford is very good in facing right-handed backhand dominant players, but unfortunately for him, Wang Chuqin is neither of those. We expect even start, but longer the match goes, the bigger the difference in the score in favor of Wang Chuqin. And we face some big questions in the round of 16 of this quarter. The first one, can Darko Jorgic do better than he did against Lin Yun-ju at Olympics? We believe he can. He is in form, he just won Europe Top 16 where he unexpectedly defeated the world vice champion, so why couldn't he surprise again? We are going for a risky 3 games to 2 in favor of Darko Jorgic, and that's our pick. And the second, maybe even bigger question is, can Wang Chuqin upset Ma Long? Ma Long sometimes has problems against some left-handers, and Wang Chuqin is certainly one of them. Their head-to-head from the international competitions also speaks better for Wang Chuqin, so that's why we are going for a big one. We say Wang Chuqin over Ma Long in 5 games. So now, when we have all our quarterfinalists together, let's make the prediction complete and pick the winner. In the first match, we have Fan Zhendong over Xu Xin in straight 3 games. No chance for Xu Xin in our eyes. In the second quarterfinal, we have Anton Schellberg over Timo Boll in 5, as they are teammates, and we think that because of that, Anton knows the weak points of Timo's game. For the third quarterfinal, we have Liang Jinkun over Truls Moregard in 4 games. We think that Truls isn't just ready for this kind of consistency that Liang Jinkun provides. And the same goes for Darko Jorgic versus Wang Chuqin. We believe in the result of 3-0 in favor of Wang Chuqin. For the first semifinal, we think that Anton Schellberg just yet doesn't have the necessary quality to keep up with Fan Zhendong, so 4-1 for Fan Zhendong. In the second semifinal, we decided for Wang Chuqin, as from the last 3 matches on international level, he won all of them against Liang Jinkun. He has the power, which is the key to Liang's consistency. And for the final, we have Fan Zhendong in the 6 games over Wang Chuqin. It is true that at the last tournament, Fan Zhendong was nowhere near his level, but we bet that this time it will be different. So guys, that was our prediction for the first ever WTT Grand Smash Singapore, and don't forget to tell us in the comments what are your thoughts and what is your prediction. We are looking forward to your tips, and let us also know if you would like us to make a Grand Smash review after the tournament. Otherwise, that was all for today's timeout, and if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. See you guys!